The big thing I didn't get a chance to dive into was the new 410 Sprint Car Series coming to Pennsylvania. This has been rumored for, several weeks now. I know Jeremy Elliott has brought it up a bunch of times, but we got the official announcement yesterday afternoon. Starting next season, a 47-race series will run mostly across PA with $1.8 million in total payouts, a $200,000 point fund, and $50,000 to the champion. All races will pay at least $6,000 to win and $600 to start. And the schedule will include PA Speed Week, and then races are being held at Williams Grove, Lincoln, Port Royal, Baps, Selinsgrove, Clinton County, Path Valley, Bedford, Bridgeport, Hagerstown, and Grandview. Obviously, we know Bridgeport and Hagerstown, not in PA, just heading those comments off now. The PA Posse 410 Sprint Series is an unprecedented level of cooperation between tracks in that area, and I think is a welcome addition to the region. We haven't seen the schedule yet or the format, so no more announcements are coming. The release, though, it didn't come without some negativity, and I do have some questions on my own. I do think overall this is really great and very solid step in the right direction. I'll be curious to see how the schedule looks because there's been some chatter of scheduling against big national shows, and I'm curious to see how many teams actually run this whole thing. When word started getting around about this, I assumed 20, 25 races kind of felt about right for a series like this. So to me, 47 feels like a lot, especially when you factor in a lot of those tracks have regular weekly 410 shows also. With that many races, can they get all the top guys to commit for the full season? I don't think I'm out of line in saying this, but Anthony Macri, best guy in the area. But with everything else going on that he'll want to race in, I don't see the 39M doing all of these shows. And not having him there will certainly open things up, but I do think it's a problem that PA's top guy likely won't run all of these races. I know there are also concerns about ticket prices for the fans. That was a comment I saw over and over. And the streaming stuff is not clear at this moment. I know a bunch of fans will be hoping it all ends up in one place, but given what we've seen in the past with PA Speed Week, and knowing different tracks there have different streaming relationships, I highly doubt this all ends up on one platform. I'm sure some will be on Dirt Vision, others Flow Racing, some on SprintCarUnlimited.tv, and I've heard Lincoln Speedway is starting their own service, so that part of this could all just be very messy. I would also like to have heard that they involved more of the teams and drivers in these decisions. I've heard some pretty big names were not involved or aware until late in the game. That feels like a miss to me. With all of that said, though, I don't want my thoughts on this to seem like it's all negative. They aren't. This feels like a really significant bit of progress for that area, and I hope it goes well. That Central PA scene is so important to sprint car racing as a whole, and if managed right, this could be big for them. Feel free to drop your comments on the news below. I know people had a lot to say yesterday.